Well, my expectations were, I guess, a little confused at first because it was a brand new tutorial. We just created it and I didn't know what exactly we were going to do. I took a class at Case Western Reserve University, which is similar to what we're doing on a smaller scale. And I kind of expected it to be like that. We would get a sum of money, like a couple $1,000s, and we would get to go out and create our own business, which in my mind was, like a small business, t-shirt resale or something like that, just so we could get on a small scale the feeling of what it was like to run a business versus start a business. Whereas when I went in, we found out, the professor asked me, it was two decisions, we could either go the route that I had previously thought, or we could create a business plan, write a business plan for a substantially larger business.
I just knew we were going to be starting a business. I didn't know if we would be starting it, if we would just be making the plan, but I knew that we would be coming up with a business plan of some sort. Well, we started the first week of the semester. Professor Asperger just kind of told us sort of what we would be doing for the rest of the semester and asked us to come up with a list of 50 things that bug us, because some of the best businesses can come from things that annoy you.
The overhead fluorescent lights, how they always shine directly in your eyes. How paper towels, toilet paper rip in the dispensers before you can pull it out.
And his example was, it bugs me when people throw their cigarette butts on the ground and don't pick it up.
Junk emails, fluctuating dorm room temperatures, being waken up in the middle of the night, fishing around for my phone key, iPhones, all access technology all the time, people who talk in church, drunk people, clothing stains, shirts that are too big.
Just having 10 people was both a blessing and a curse. We had a lot of work to do, but we had a lot of people to do a lot of work. But we also had 10 people who had very strong opinions. We're all very driven people. It's hard to come to an agreement when you're all debating constantly what you're going to do. So that was interesting.
But we also had problems as far as with our business. We had cash flow problems. We sat on a survey giving price estimates, and that people said that price was too high, and even with that price that we set, we were still $50,000 deficit every month, which is a little bit of a problem. And so we had to come up with some creative and constructive ways to fix that problem, and we're still going through it right now, where we can cut costs and how we can restructure our pricing scheme.
So our business is called Bounce. Our tagline is active entertainment for families of Athens. So basically it's a fun house. So we have inflatables, laser tag, rock climbing, that sort of thing. Target market is mostly the kids in Athens, not really the college students. Although of course we welcome them as well. But mostly we're just trying to give the students in the Athens community just an outlet for after school instead of the video games, just having fun.
I think the number one thing that I've gained, and I answer this question so eagerly just because I've thought about it a lot, is that I now know what I want to do in business. When I came into the business school, there's all these different majors that you can get: MIS, management, finance, accounting, and you don't really know what exactly you want to do. I mean, you might say, I want to be marketing and that is what I want to do. But most people haven't had significant experience in any of those areas to really definitively say that that's what they want to do. And I was one of those people, and I wanted to do business, and I know I wanted to do business, but I didn't know what part of business. And my first tutorial was kind of more academic based with writing and reading, and this one was so hands-on that it allowed me to taste every little aspect of business.
I don't think any other group of freshmen have started a business or gone quite so in depth. I mean, that sounds kind of enveloping of the whole thing, but that's something I don't think you can really find anywhere else. So it's an awesome experience, definitely. Got us exposed to all different kinds of business. And I don't think you could really get that in any